In this video, we're going to talk about multiplying expressions involving complex conjugates. Okay, and there's some things that we need to remember. First of all, if you have a difference of squares, a plus b, a minus b, it's going to end up being a squared minus b squared. Okay, the reason for that being is if you multiply these two inner terms, a times negative b and then a times positive b, they're going to cancel out. We also need to remember that anytime I, the imaginary number, gets squared, it's going to be equal to negative 1. And this might come in handy too. Anytime that you have something that's getting squared, whether it's a plus b squared or a minus b squared, you see the a squared and the b squared on the ends, and then the middle terms will either add together or subtract together to combine. Okay, so let's do a few problems here. Okay, so we know that this looks like this, right? A plus b, a minus b, a plus b, a minus b. Okay, so we know that it's going to be a squared minus b squared because we know those two middle terms are going to cancel out. So we get x squared plus 3i, actually it's minus, excuse me, minus 3i squared. Okay, so according to the formula, the middle terms will cancel. Like I said, x times this term is a negative 3ix, and then x times this term is a positive 3ix, so they're gone. Okay, so that gives us x squared minus 9i squared. Remember, I squared is negative 1. Okay, so that's x squared minus 9 times negative 1, which is x squared plus 9. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, so this one we're going to keep kind of grouped together for the time being. Okay, so we'll treat this and this and this and this as four terms. So we're going to keep the 5 plus 6i and the 5 minus 6i. For now, we're going to keep it in that parentheses. Okay, so we're going to distribute. So here and here. Okay, so that gives us x squared minus x times this parentheses, 5 minus 6i. And then we'll do this and this. Okay, so that gives us x, and it's a negative, so negative x times 5 plus 6i. Okay, that's this times this. Okay, and then you've got these two terms being multiplied by one another. So plus, actually, yeah, plus because they're both negative. Okay, so plus 5 plus 6i times 5 minus 6i. Okay, so let's do a little distribution here. So the x squared stays. We multiply this through, we get negative 5x, and then positive 6ix. Another negative 5x, and a negative 6ix. And let's multiply this, okay? This being a difference of squares, right? A plus b, a minus b, right? Okay, so it's going to be the first term squared minus the second term squared. So plus 5 squared, and then minus 6i squared. Okay, let's see, this cancels. So we get x squared minus 10x, that's these two being brought together. This is a 25. Okay, and then this becomes, let's see, this is equal to negative 36i squared, which is equal to negative 36 times negative 1, so positive 36, so plus 36. Okay, and if we combine those together, let's see, that's 61, so x squared minus 10x plus 61. Okay, let's do a couple more of these. So this one is very similar. So we're going to treat this and this and this and this as our four terms that we're multiplying. All right, so that gives us x times x is x squared. X times this term is negative x times 9 minus I. And then x times this term is negative x 9 plus I. And then negative times a negative is a positive, and it is 9 plus I times 9 minus I. Okay, x squared minus 9x plus ix minus 9x minus ix, and then this is a difference of squares, a plus b, a minus b. So it's going to be the first term squared minus the second term squared. So plus 9 squared minus I squared. Okay, I squared being negative 1. So let's cancel out and cancel out. X squared minus 18x plus 81. And this is minus a negative 1, right? Minus a negative 1 is plus 1. So we get x squared minus 18x plus 82. Okay, one more. So again, we're going to treat these as separate terms like this. Okay, so we get x squared for the first two, and then minus x times negative 4 plus 6i. That's this times this. And then this times this would give us minus x times negative 4 minus 6i. And then the last two things squared, or multiplied rather, the negatives go away because it's negative times a negative. So it will be plus negative 4 minus 6i, negative 4 plus 6i. Okay, so again, this is a difference of squares, a minus b, a plus b. Okay, so we get x squared plus 4x minus 6ix, takes care of that one, plus 4x plus 6ix, and then square the first term, square the second term, so plus negative 4 squared minus 6i squared. Okay, so that becomes x squared plus 4x. These two terms cancel. So plus 4x, I should have combined those, but I didn't. I'll do it the next step. Plus 16. And then this one would be minus 36i squared. So that'll turn into plus 36. Okay. So this gives us x squared plus 8x, and then let's see, that'll be 16 plus 36 once I take care of the, 36, excuse me, once I take care of that. So that will be what, 52. So plus 52. And that's it.